Back at you with another episode. So like and share this episode. So today we got an 8-year-old kid that got a deal on the Shark Tank with Mark Cuban and Lori. It's a coffee business. And they saw this episode on TV with the little kid named Ethan and his father, David. They pitched a coffee business. They call it Kid Coffee, as you can see in the picture. You know, and this was a good episode at the time. They were going for like probably 20 minutes with negotiating and pitching and everything on Shark Tank. You know, if you don't know about me, Shark Tank is probably one of my favorite shows that come on television. This is probably the only thing that I really watch on television, besides movies, really. So what happened, Mark Cuban and Lori ended up doing a deal with them for $50,000 for 20% stake in the business with Ethan and David. And they went on to make pretty good money so far, you know, 150,000. So, last year, and sounds good to me. And, they have, TikTok. Now here's the TikTok. This is Dad.
I'm David, co-founder of Kid Coffee, and here are 3 reasons why we developed the world's first coffee for kids. 1, as a coffee-loving dad, my boys were fascinated with coffee from a very young age. Once we realized they enjoyed the taste of coffee and milk, we decided we wouldn't say no to a fun morning experience. Instead, we would solve for the one issue of coffee for kids, which is caffeine. Luckily, water-processed decaffeination removes 99% of the caffeine from coffee without any nasty chemicals, so your kids are left with a delicious taste, as well as the nutritional benefits of coffee, without the downsides of caffeinating a 4-year-old. This brings me to number 2. Coffee is, by weight, a larger source of antioxidants than even blueberries. In fact, the compounds in coffee other than caffeine have been scientifically proven to have numerous health benefits in the body. Maybe the most interesting is it's even been shown to help kids avoid constipation. But not only that, hundreds of peer-reviewed scientific studies have correlated coffee consumption to longer lifespans and lower incidences of many major diseases that are plaguing Americans. And then there's number 3, which is that Kid Coffee is not just about coffee and a fun experience. It's about getting kids the real nutrition they need, like prebiotic fiber for a healthy gut, vitamins, and essential minerals like calcium, magnesium, and iron. These are the critical nutrients research shows kids are most likely to be deficient in, and yet surprisingly, you won't find them in the vast majority of kids' complete multivitamins, especially in gummies. So grab some Kid Coffee today. We promise your kids will love it, or it's on us. I'm David.
There you have it.
Kid Coffee.
Well, that's the dad. Now this is we find a good video of. This is when it was on Shark Tank.
What parent is going to hand real coffee to a child?
This guy.
A lot of people say we did great on Shark Tank, but what you can't see are the mistakes we made behind the scenes. Here are 3.
We should have asked for more money, because who doesn't want more money?
I definitely should have worn a different shirt. You can't see it on camera, but there's pads taped to my armpits because I was sweating so much.
I should have practiced the sharks' names before going out.
That's right, there's this moment you don't see on TV where Ethan and I discussed doing a deal with Daniel and Betsy. Walk back out, Ethan moves straight at Kevin O'Leary and says, Daniel, we have a deal. It caused a ton of confusion, and obviously Ethan had no clue which shark was which, and we should have practiced that before.
Yeah, so, you know, nothing's perfect, you know, when you do these pitches in front of people, but hey, you don't give up until they ask you to leave, I guess. So here's the coffee. That's it. Yeah, I'm not a coffee drinker, but I just thought this was a I think coffee is a good business. I don't drink coffee, but I see the potential, you know. Let me check out this video.
Kid Coffee has huge news. We're so excited to tell you sold over 60. It's blowing up. Kid Coffee's blowing up since our Shark Tank episode in March. We sold over 60,000 bags in the first 12 months, and we're now carried in over 100 retail stores, including small cafes and coffee shops. Come check us out.
60,000 bags. A few months. That's not bad. You know, that's a good business to be in. If I don't say so myself, you know. So I'm going to follow them. And, you know, maybe I can interview these Ethan and his father one day. Who knows? You know. But the reason why I wanted to do this video is because sometimes one good idea, something that's simple, something that's not complicated, can make you a whole lot of money, can change your life and change your family's life. So, hey, don't sleep on the simple things in life. You know, everything doesn't have to be complicated. So if you like this video, share this video. So until next time, I'm out. Peace.